Alrighty, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Q, and welcome to our first episode of Q's Interviews, where I get interesting people from the internet on the internet to talk about goofy shit, interesting stuff, ask some questions. We got a couple people in chat. What's up, Taco Tuesday? How you doing? We got Bgtv backstage. I think he's still fixing his microphone. But it's good to see everybody here. Hopefully, we get some more people. But yeah, welcome to the first episode. I'm very excited about it. This has been a project that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and finally said, screw it, I'm just gonna do it. So I'll bring in BG. Hopefully we got him all fixed up. What's going on, brother?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, love.
Brilliant.
Hitting the British accent.
Of course.
So how you doing today, man?
Nah, no, I'm just joking. I'm all right.
Yeah, some technical difficulties coming from the microphone.
Literally the whole point of like getting like the condenser mic so I didn't have to deal with this anymore. And it's just like,
It said screw you, yeah.
Fuck, man. Annoying. But it looks like it's okay. I mean, as long as my circle is big. Damn, am I too loud?
Nah, man, you're just fine.
Okay,
in my
okay.
opinion.
All right.
So I guess we'll start this off with some easy questions, and then we'll get into the deeper stuff as we go on. So how long have you been a part of YouTube now?
I mean, hold on. God damn, my computer wants to fuck with me. I think I might have been. I started making content maybe like 10 years ago, but like a year into it. Hold on. Can you hear this? Hold on.
Suck a dick.
You hear that?
I can hear it.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I won't be doing that too much. I'm just testing my audio. Anyways, So like I would say maybe like 10 years ago I started, but like a year into it, I like stopped, because I
Right.
had some real life shit going on. I wish I hadn't because I'd probably like be a big video game channel right now.
Yeah.
But then I guess technically this maybe 3 years, maybe 3, 4 years, something like that. Doing a kind of drama, drama nonsense. So
Yeah.
oh,
Milking the lol cows and stuff.
yeah. So maybe like
Uh
4 years at the most. Yeah.
yeah, man, and you've got a pretty big presence over there. Like when I stopped by the stream earlier today, you had like 400 people watching, which is pretty big
Man,
numbers, man.
it's okay. I mean, I never know what it's gonna be. I mean, one day I might have 150, maybe two. Next day it's like 400 or 500. I never know. I try not even to look at that at the most point. I just try to have fun and with the stream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah.
Like, that's what it's really all about is just like, have fun
People
with
worry
it. And
about
if,
the numbers too much. You just gotta have fun, really. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Like if
it's
you're
fun, it's dope to have 500 people watch you, but
right.
still, if you're not having fun, then why are you doing it?
Yeah, Yato said the other day, like if you sound bored in your stream, other people are gonna be bored. So you gotta keep up that, that charisma, if you will.
Yeah, agreed.
Um So, out of like all of the YouTube videos and all the live streams that you made, do you have like a favorite one that you can pick out and be like, this is my like masterpiece? Oh, this is my favorite thing I've done.
Mm, uh, I don't know, man. I have a lot of them where I have a lot of, because, like I said, the goal is to have fun. Like, you probably could pick a stream out where I'm mad. I think I did one not too long ago because some stupid fat junkie bitch was talking about my kid.
Right.
And or I know a lot of people like them when I'm mad, but like the ones where I'm like laughing and having a lot of fun are probably like my favorite, like the Shanny fights, like okay, so yeah, basically the Shanny and Rev fights. So the one when they were like in Colorado fighting is a favorite.
Right.
Another one when the cookie fight was another favorite. And then like the recent one, because he was over here asking just chick for news and shit, and they got in a fight. That's like another. So basically, wherever Shanny and Rev is fighting, those are probably like
Right.
some of my favorite streams. 'Cause I had too much fun laughing at that.
Yeah, we got Zena in the chat. What's up, Zena? How you doing?
That's Xena, bro.
Zena, my bad. I'm
You ever
I'm
seen
I'm
Xena Warrior Princess?
no, I haven't. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What? Oh yeah, you. I think you're a lot younger than me, but yeah.
I'm like 26, yeah, so
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm a,
Xena
I'm a
was dope.
youngin.
Yeah.
Um, like a lot of people on YouTube, I think when they first start out or when they don't like when they're making content as they go, like a lot of them stop having fun making content. So like
Mhm.
what keeps it fresh? What keeps it fun for you?
Basically, I find things I want to talk about that like amuse me. Basically, I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Every so often, there's a stream or a subject that I can go after because of views, or I know that I know people will watch it, but for the most part, I talk about stuff that like amuses me. Like my
Right.
amusement comes first, and usually because I'm amused, other people are amused as well. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get you.
I don't go after it. I mean, you probably know there's tons of people who've been watching the same person for, some, years plus, and they get bored eventually, but they won't stop doing it because the money's good and the
Right.
views are good. But for me, it's because I'm entertained. I may, sometimes a few times in my streaming, I've tried to talk about other cows. People may not know him, but like people are like, oh yeah, he's funny. And then I'm like, okay, I like this person. I'll talk about it. And I'm always switching up. I mean, excuse me, I've talked about Shanny, I've talked about G-Man, I've talked about, of course, Rev, I've talked about GP, I've talked about Negs, DC, I've talked about Cyrax, Cali, like tons of yeah, QVC Cali. Yeah, I've talked about tons of different people. If I get bored with a subject, I'd like to move on. And then that's also what why excuse me, the reason I've started two other channels. I got like another nerd channel with a childhood friend of mine, and then I'm
Right.
doing like this reality TV channel with like with Nova, also Xena, that's in the chat. She edits for both of those channels because she's really good at editing. But it's like, I'm just trying to diversify myself because people
Yeah.
take this drama shit too serious, and I'm kind of getting tired of that, So I'm
Right.
trying to move. I'm not saying I'm gonna leave. I'll still do this shit, but trying to get some other stuff going. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I get you. It's kind of like what I'm doing, like because I've been on YouTube. Like you were one of my first interviews, actually, if you remember, like I think it was
yeah,
like
I
3 or 4 years
remember.
ago.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of fun with that because like we had this back and forth where we could laugh about different jokes and like somewhere down the line I just said, I don't want to do this anymore. And like I did want to keep doing it, and
Mm-hmm.
I got music that I want to make. So like different channels keep it fresh, they keep you on your toes. Um all
Mm-hmm.
right, so here's a question for you. What was like the most embarrassing moment you've had on a stream? Like that you could go back and laugh at now?
It's an embarrassing moment. I got a bunch of them. Not reading shit correct. Miss Parker fucking with me. uh, doing an interview. Yeah, Miss Parker wanted to do an interview. Man, shit was so awkward and shit.
Right.
Oh my god, being on DC Media Girls channel that one time was like the worst. Because it was funny because I don't know why she asked. It's like Black History Month. Let's have black people on. So then she like invites me, Drag, and Miss Parker, and then because I don't know. I'm just a person. I don't like to, even though like in my real life, because of my ADHD, like sometimes I can interrupt people when they're talking. Even sometimes I do that on stream. But if I'm
Right.
not like super comfortable with people, so if I interrupt you and cut you off, that means I'm comfortable with you. But anyways, if I'm like on panel with people that I don't know, I feel it's rude to cut them off. And then like
Right.
between like Miss Parker and Drag, them niggas don't never shut up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
I couldn't get a word in edgewise. And then she invited Charlie Gold and Michael B. Petty. And I was just sitting there like, okay, what am I doing here? Like I was playing with my phone. I was so fucking bored. And like, so that might be one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like that was
Yeah.
pretty embarrassing, but it was pretty funny now that I look back at it. For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So like out of all the little lolcows that you cover,
Mhm.
there's got to be one favorite lolcow that you had, right? Who was
Mhm.
like your favorite lolcow?
I guess okay, if I'm gonna be honest, my favorite locale is probably like G-Man, to be honest, because he
Right.
takes this shit so super serious. Like he's still talking about the Dragoons and Dragnot. And Dragnot, this dude been going probably like what, a year or more? And he's
Right.
still talking about this guy. Like he takes this shit so deathly serious. Oh, what's up, Nova Ray? Get out of here, Nova Ray.
What's
Anyways,
up, Nova?
but yeah, him, like he's probably like my favorite. I mean, I remember one time, not only does he have to pray the gay away, he has to pray the psychotic thoughts away and stuff.
I
Shit was
remember
in there.
that. Yeah. There was like a dream that he had that was just like he was like forced into like a bathroom stall or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
He almost got
Yeah.
graped in a bathroom stall. It was the best thing ever, man. That shit was so funny. Like, I don't, me as a straight man, I don't ever have any dreams about some dude trying to get my cheeks in a bathroom. That don't never happen to me, you know.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm not shitting on anybody that do have those type of dreams, to each his own, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I've never had a
Right.
dream like that ever.
You know, like I don't know any like straight man, that's just like, yeah, man, I gotta pray these gay thoughts away. Homie, you might
Right?
be gay. Like,
Yeah, or bisexual. Shit.
right. Like, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's 2024. Come out the closet. I'm sure
Yeah.
God will still love you or whatever.
Yeah, but he's religious. He got the word of God in his heart, so he
Yeah, he's
can't do
got
all
God
that.
on his side.
Yeah.
G-Man is pretty funny. By the way, if I missed y'all's comment, I apologize. I also have ADHD, so keeping up with the chat can be hard at times. All right, so let's start off with a goofy question. If there was like
Yeah.
any fictional character that you could spend the whole day with, like who would it be?
Any fictional character like Shit, maybe like Tony Stark or something. That'd be dope.
Hell yeah. I'd ask him to let me try on the Iron Man suit.
Right? Hey, shit, I'll be right back flying around. Like blow up a building or two. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, like, so um when you started this channel, like, did you think that a lot of people were gonna like actually like watch the show, like fuck with you? Like, how did you think it was gonna go?
Well, you know, I saw so basically I saw like I saw people doing the commentary thing.
Right.
And like I don't know about you, but I know sometimes when I'm watching other people do this type of stuff, I'm still like commenting. I'm commentating myself, like, hey man, you dumbass or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this
Right.
guy's stupid. Or I'm saying whatever. So, I was like, you know what? I could do that too, So I mean, I
Right.
wasn't expecting anybody to really like watch me, but lo and behold, look happened. I garnered some type of audience. Probably if I streamed a lot more, I'd probably have more viewers and a bigger
Yeah.
channel. But I just got other things going on, so it's like I can't. I do
Right.
what I can. Yeah.
You know, I think one of the people that you go on their show for is Widow's Sons, who's like a personal friend of mine.
Hmm.
And he's been growing really well, and like I'm really proud of him. But like
Hmm.
if you could like if like a small time YouTuber, like somebody like, like me or somebody came up to you and was just like, "Hey, what can I do to grow my channel?" Like what kind of advice would you give to him?
I mean, okay, that's a good one. First thing, one of the first things you got to do, you got to like you have to make your like first off, you got need people to click your shit, right?
Right.
So titles, thumbnails are probably like some of the biggest things because um, you know, first people, when I'm looking through videos, first thing you see is the thumbnail, right? The thumbnail has to
Yeah.
entice you, has to catch your eye. Then usually the second thing I'm looking at after the thumbnail catches my eye is the title. So you want to have some kind of title that also pulls people in. You want to make it clickbaity, but also deliver at the same time what you're talking about. You don't want to say like, biggest death on television, and then when they get on there, you're talking about waffles. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you gotta deliver at the same time. Um,
Right.
and then also then it comes with your commentary or whatever, like whatever you're trying to show people. You need the content has to be on point. You want people to enjoy, have fun. You want to be able to speak, but then you also want to keep the fucking trolls from derailing your stuff. But I would say, yeah, main thing I would say, title and thumbnail. Make sure you got organize your content. Make sure your video, your audio is good, and just
Right.
try to get comfortable. Nobody, none of us are like really good at this coming out the bat. It's like I remember some of my first streams, I was like saying and ah, and my lighting was terrible, my audio and video was terrible, everything, upgrades slowly but surely, and so as you
Yeah.
either you can do like me and fund it yourself, or you could do like some of these other people and beg. But either way, you have to do, you got to upgrade slowly but surely. Better audio, better video. um
Right.
Another thing, I'll also, if you're going to do commentary, people need to start downloading the videos that they're commentating on, especially if you're doing cow stuff. Start editing, changing up the content that you're going to react to, because some of these people are so sensitive. They want to put their opinions out. They want to talk
Right.
about you and me and everybody else. But when you want to talk about them, they get upset. So then they start doing extra stuff like flagging you and all this other stuff. And the best way to get around that is to download the video, cut it down, add a little music, add a filter. You know what I'm trying to say? And then when
Yeah.
you put the video up and you start talking and pausing and all that, it makes your stuff super transformative. So you got to make your shit super transformative, because some of these people, it's rough, and that could go for even people who are like reacting to videos, TV shows or movies. You gotta heavily edit your stuff so those other companies and stuff can't hit you too. So
Right.
yeah, so just basically work on your presentation, and try to keep it tight, get comfortable with people watching you, and it all kind of falls in place.
Right. That makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
one of my favorite things is like whenever someone donates to you, like a lot of people will like say some goofy ass shit and then it'll read off on the stream and then
Mhm.
you'll get the reaction and that reaction is like real time and it's really fucking funny. Like Taco Tuesday or Hooves, they'll be going at it like back and forth within like who could say the goofiest shit in the chat first.
Mhm.
Like that's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah, the chat, yeah. I try to pay attention to it, but it's like a delicate balance, like paying attention to the chat plus paying attention to what you're doing. And then, of course, if you have somebody else on panel, you got to be listening for them. And there might be some other stuff going on. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun. People in the chat, sometimes I think some people in the chat's funnier than us sometimes.
Right. Yeah, man. Like streaming can be fucking hard for people with ADHD, because
Mm,
like you said, you gotta pay attention to all of these things. You gotta engage with the people on the stream. You gotta engage with people in the chat. You gotta make sure like if somebody does tip you, they don't say something that can get you in trouble. Like there's a
yeah.
whole bunch of shit to it, and like a lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people know this, and so when they first try to hop into like making a stream and they get a little bit of a presence, they like freak out a little bit.
Oh, you know what? I got another piece of advice for people.
Yeah,
You're
go
gonna
for it.
start doing this type of stuff. Look for some of these data removal companies that'll go through the internet and like remove your personal information offline. Because
Yeah.
it's you could be doing something mundane as commentating on a video game, and all of a sudden somebody's trying to dox you because they don't like your opinion on some
Oh
product,
yeah.
you know. So like do that. Make sure your email doesn't have your personal name in it or nothing. Use that email for like YouTube. Don't use it for other stuff because unfortunately in this country, your personal information is for sale. So
Yeah.
when too many things are tied to this. I'm just saying, if you're trying to be anonymous, if you don't care, do you? You know what I'm saying? But if you
Right.
try not to, if you're a single person and you don't care, hey, whatever. But if you're what a spooky bit here. But if you're um if you're a person that's trying to be anonymous, make sure you kind of do that because there's a lot of psychos online
Oh yeah.
that I won't even say psychos, it's just a lot of nutters online and they think that shit is funny, you know what I'm saying? So that would be like the next thing I would
So
advise, yeah.
you mentioned that you'd be doing a gaming stream if back then. Like what kind of games do you play? Like what kind of video games do you like?
I play a little bit of everything, but I would say like my favorite is like RPGs and stuff, like role playing games for the uninitiated.
Hell
I
yeah.
like fighting games. Now, I don't play fighting games online. I don't know, for some reason when I'm online, I get
Toxic.
anxiety.
Oh yeah, no. Trust me, man. I feel that because like there's certain like certain fighting games like Tekken or like Mortal Kombat. I get mad as hell when people trap me in a corner. Like
Oh
I'm
my
not even
god,
gonna
yeah.
lie to you, dude.
I
Like
get
especially if the
anxiety.
combo spamming. Ugh.
Mhm. I'm good at fight. I would say I'll say I'm okay at fighting games because I'm sure there's people that's way better than me. But most people that I play, I end up I end up whooping their ass and shit. So you know,
Right.
I'm okay at video games, but fighting RPGs. I like horror games as well.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
First person shooters are fun, but I don't play Call of Duty. And oh, don't give me a first person shooter. That's a horror game. Love it.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I like a little bit of everything. I just don't play a lot of sports games, which also obviously include like racing and things like that. But I pretty much play anything.
See,
Should
yeah.
I'll play a racing game if it's fun enough. You know what I'm saying? So,
See, I'm weird too because like I used to like hardcore play Madden, like whenever
mhm.
like before it was like the same game every year back when they would add different modes. But
Mhm.
nowadays, man,
It's the
Madden
same
and
shit.
Yeah, it's like Call of Duty. It's the same shit. It gets boring after a while. One of the games I've been like recommending to everybody is like Baldur's Gate 3 because like,
Oh
bro,
my
you
god,
could
that game is
play
so
that.
good.
Yeah, you could play that game 100 fucking times and you'll still find shit that you missed on your first playthrough.
Yo, me and my friend for the gaming channel, we have he was talking. So he was also talking to me like just in our everyday talking, and me and him was like sharing stories about Baldur's Gate. He's like, that none of that stuff has happened to me, and I was like, really? He's like, yeah, literally none of the stuff you just described has happened to me. And that is the essence of a role playing game. Like it's so
Yeah,
much
man.
fun. But then
Like,
again, the combat is kind of hard. It has a learning curve to it. You
oh
have
yeah.
to understand like the advantages versus disadvantages when you're fighting and all. It's but once you get it, it's oh man, it's so much fun.
Yeah, man. Me and like I play D&D with a group of buddies of mine. Like I'm running
Oh
a
yeah,
game right now. So when we all got into Baldur's Gate, dude, we went hard on that
oh
shit.
yeah. I gotta beat it. I haven't beaten it.
Oh, I haven't either, dude. I've started that game like 9 times.
It's so much fun, man. So much fun.
I never thought I'd get out the Nautiloid, man. Like at one point, like we had reset like 8 times because
Yeah, because there's so
somebody didn't
many.
want the character or something like that.
That game is too much fun for real. I hope they make
Uh,
more RPGs like that.
they're actually like cool thing is, so they're talking about if Baldur's Gate 4 gets made, right? They don't want to if they hire people on for Baldur's Gate 4, they don't want them to make a Baldur's Gate 4 just to make it, right? But people in
Mhm.
the community, like there was like hundreds of hours of cut content from BG3, and people are like, "Yo, give us that. Give us that stuff. Like put it in a game, give it to us because there's characters that
Mhm.
weren't in the game. Certain characters were supposed to be party members that aren't party members now. Like there's just so much,
I'm down.
where yeah, exactly.
Good
Um,
game.
so like when you watch TV and stuff, like what kind of stuff do you like to watch?
I like shows that like make you think. You know what I'm saying? Like that
Right.
subvert my expectation. Right now I'm watching a show on Netflix called Killing Eve. That's pretty
Ooh,
good.
I've heard that one's good.
Yeah, yeah, Kelly. I'm like low key in love with Jodie Comer. I'm always looking at her butt too. Whenever she pops up on panel, I mean on camera. But that's a good show. It also when it comes to like anime, I'm always watching like fighting anime. I was just finished up watching Baki Hanma and shit.
Yes, dude. Someone else that likes Baki. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Baki. You know they're doing Baki versus Kengan Ashura, right?
Yep. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
that's
hyped
coming.
for that.
Yeah, I can't wait for that too. But yeah, Baki. I've been watching. Wait, Baki. I watched Killing Eve. I like fighting stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I like kung fu stuff. So I was watching that Warrior show that was on Netflix. 3 seasons of that. That's pretty good. What else? What else? Damn it. There's a German show, but that's real timey wimey that I was watching. I got to get
Right.
back to that. I forgot the name of that, but basically I like stuff that subverts my expectation, like mystery thriller type stuff.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite stuff. Movies, when it comes to movies, though, same it's almost the same. Like I like action stuff, and then I like stuff that I can't guess what's gonna happen, mystery thriller stuff. I love that the most.
Oh yeah, man. If you like fight and stuff, I have a recommendation for you. If you have access to Hulu or a
Mm,
totally legal site that posts stuff from Hulu, if you catch my drift,
yeah.
there's a show called Shogun. It's so
Oh,
fucking good.
Shogun, yeah, in Japan. Yep. Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you're talking
man.
about. Yeah. It's good.
Uh,
It's like the fighting good and stuff.
oh, dude, it's spot on. Like
Okay.
I'm a huge nerd and like I was afraid that, they weren't going to get like the essence of like what was going on back in the days of samurai, but nah, dude, they nail that shit. They
Yeah, my
completely
boy
nail it.
that's like in anything Japanese is in it. The dude, his last name is Sonata. I forgot his first name. And I know
Yeah.
he was in John Wick 4 too.
Oh yeah, he kicked
So
ass in that movie.
yeah, he's dope. I love him and anything he does. Yep.
Um all right, so like what kind of music do you listen to nowadays? Like, who are you listening to on like a regular basis?
I mean, it depends on the day. I'm not gonna lie, I probably don't follow anybody like new, but let's have a look. I've been liking Kendrick Lamar since he's been beefing with Drake.
Oh yeah.
I liked him before, but of course, listen to his stuff a little bit. I listen a little bit to everybody. I mean, I got like, look, I'll just read. I got like Kendrick. I got Denzel Curry in here. Billie Eilish, rock metal band called Dead. ASAP Rocky,
There you
Erica
go.
Badu, Korn. Like
Oh,
a
you
little bit of
listen to
everything.
Korn? Hell yeah,
Oh hell
dude.
yeah! I listen to the only genre I don't listen to is like country music. I don't like country music.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I used to have to listen to country music whenever I was riding in the car with my parents. But
Oh
like
yeah.
nowadays, when they're listening to country music, it just sounds like it's trying to be rap, and it's fucking
Oh
awful,
my
dude.
god! I heard somebody yesterday. I was in the car and I'm next to this dude, and it's like I hear like a trap beat, but it's like a country dude singing. I'm like, damn it, man! Can y'all let us live? Like Jesus Christ, man! Can we have anything? Like, so annoying. The beat was
Right,
dope though. So
right. I mean, the beat was good, but like, god damn it.
yeah, but yeah, I like
Um,
metal a lot. If I'm gonna be
hell
honest.
yeah. All right. So let me get
Oh,
your
I do
opinion on
like
the.
westerns. You know what? That's another
Ooh.
thing I do. I have been watching westerns a lot on TV. Like, you ever seen Django Unchained? I was just watching
Oh,
Django.
dude, I fucking love that movie, and I love how like everyone thought, fucking Leonardo DiCaprio was hella racist because he could just say
Nah,
that word. But what
nah, he's
people
not.
don't know is like Samuel L. Jackson had to tell that dude, like, "Hey, we're in a
Yeah.
movie, motherfucker. Say the line."
Yep. Yeah, him and Jamie Foxx was fucking with him till the next
Yeah,
day he came in character. And he just like, fuck it. Yeah, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let me
I don't.
let
I
me get.
mean, okay. I'll say this. I don't know if you. So the dude. Remember when after Schultz kills Calvin, right?
Uh,
And then Django goes on this gun battle, killing everybody, and then they like threaten to kill Hildy, and he gives up,
yep,
and they was like had him hanging upside down. The dude tried to cut his nuts off. Remember?
yep. I remember that.
That dude has been in that guy that Billy Crash, I think his name was. He's been in many. That dude has been in many roles, and this dude he be playing the most racist people. And then you look him
Yeah,
up, and this dude has like a whole organization that helps with humanitarian environmental aid. He's like the nicest person, you know. And he
yeah.
plays like these racist motherfuckers all the time. It's so funny.
Spooky Bed Hair said BGTV, so a big country and western fan and loves the ukulele.
Oh yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that dude. Probably, I don't know if y'all ever heard that weird song. It's called like tiptoe through the
Yeah, I
tulips.
know what you're talking about.
That dude can sing. Have you ever heard him sing?
Yeah, no, dude. I thought it was just
Tiny
like he
Tim
was
is his
a
name.
yeah, he was I thought he was like a one and done thing, but like I know
No,
he was
he's
doing good
done
stuff.
many. He has a song called "Listen to Tiny Tim sing Earth Angel." It's fucking amazing. Like the beginning of it. Oh my,
Yep.
yeah, Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim, boy, he sounds like Elvis, and that dude has range, man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Schultz
no.
is the best. Yeah, but
All
yeah,
right,
that dude
so
has range.
you mentioned Kendrick and Drake. In your
Hmm.
opinion, because like and who won? Like what made you think this person won?
Well, I would definitely say Kendrick won because just this. Okay, so the first song he did, like Dear, what was it, Dear Grams or something like that.
Meet the
He was
Grams, yeah.
Yeah, he was Meet the Grams. There you go. He was talking shit about him and like his kid and the family, and that he likes underage chicks, and though I hate that because we're in this time now that like everybody's calling everybody a PDF now online. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's annoying, but I mean, people have been talking just like how for years people have been telling, people have been saying like how Kanye crazy as fuck, and then when Kanye say some crazy shit, oh my god. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, this dude nuts, people been saying about Drake for a minute. Like, look, he always around these little ass girls and stuff. It's weird. You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
is sus.
So when Kendrick came out, started blasting that, and then like Drake's reply to it was like, "I'm too famous to be a pedo." No, you're not. Like, that's literally
Yeah.
what it was. And then the next song, "Not Like Us," like he just flamed them, and it was over at that point. Like,
Oh yeah, no.
and I think he did a song recently, and he added that BBL Drizzy in.
Yeah.
But like outside of that, like he ain't did nothing. Like he didn't shut the fuck up. He he's done. He lost that one. There's no debate like Jay-Z versus Nas. Like you're done, son.
And see, what's crazy is you would have thought, like, out of all the rappers that he could have gone for, right? Because, like, I'm not gonna say Drake couldn't win a battle against somebody like in his league, but like he keeps punching up. Like on Pusha T, for example, bro. Pusha T only had to put out one diss track.
Another dude that destroyed him. Yeah.
Yeah, he only had to put out one diss track, and it was done. Like, and Kendrick gave us like 3 or 4, and people are like, "Oh, nah, Drake won that shit." No, dude, no.
Oh God. Well, that's the thing, because at the end of the day, people let them numbers go to that. Just because you get a lot of numbers, don't mean that you better. Hey, he sings, he does kind of R&B-esque stuff. He does rap. He light skin. You know what I'm saying? So like all that stuff plays a factor into this stuff. So that's and he makes a lot of like pop songs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So of course, people are gonna, he's gonna make numbers when you're hitting all these different like niches and shit. But like when you trying to go at like seasoned vets that can rap, like you're gonna get destroyed, bro. Like stay in your little lane and sing to the females. You know what I'm saying? Like
right. Make sure they're over of age, but like sing to the females.
That too. And then he over here talking about he murk. He got killers on his team and they murk. Shut up. You was on Degrassi, my guy. Like stop. Like, and I'm not even like a hood dude. I'm just saying, as an average in the middle class in the house type dude. Shut up. Like I don't be talking tough, but somebody said they gonna beat me up. I'm like, well, if you come to my house, I'm gonna shoot you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell people. That you gonna get hurt if you come here. But I ain't gonna sit and act tough,
Bro, I think I stopped taking Drake seriously when he wrote that song "Started from the Bottom," or his ghostwriter wrote that song. Because, like, bro, you didn't start from the bottom.
He did.
Like,
no.
you started on Degrassi. Like,
exactly.
You're a teen
TV show star. Like, stop. Look, even though it's a Drake keeps forgetting what lane he's in. He's a pop star, not a rapper. He needs to stay there. It's like, come on, man.
Jesus. All right, so here's 2 questions for you. The first one will lead into the second one. Do you partake in the devil's lettuce?
No, I haven't for maybe 5 years. Because I work a government job, and though I've never been drug tested outside of when I got my CDO, they don't do it. They don't care to. But like let's say I get in a car accident, even if it's not my fault, they'll piss test me. So it's like no point in doing it to risk my job just for a momentary high, So, but I have before that. I did a little. I'm not heavy. I wasn't a heavy smoke, but I did it sometimes. I very much enjoy it. I am a sativa lover. Indica makes me go to sleep. But yeah, I do enjoy it, and it makes cookies taste delicious.
All right. Well, back when you were smoking, if there was like a celebrity, like for the day that you could go around, hang out, and like smoke with, who would it be? Like top celebrity.
There's certain people I want to say, but like I'm scared because them motherfuckers would like outsmoke me, and I'd be sitting in the corner like my tongue is too dry, and I can feel every taste bud in my mouth. But probably if I had a choice, because I know this dude would probably respect me not being a lightweight, I would probably hang out with like Dave Chappelle or something like that,
Oh, hell yeah.
Because he likes weed and he's funny. And then I don't think he wouldn't trip. Like, I'm good. He'd be like, oh, okay. And then he would like keep hitting his blunt while I'm over here chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See, everybody
So,
wants to say Snoop Dogg or Willie Nelson,
mhm.
but hell no, dude. I'm sorry, I couldn't smoke with them. I'm a
I was
lightweight
thinking about
myself.
that too, but I like they would kill you, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd be like a dried husk from all the weed smoke in the corner. Like, I'm
I'm
good, bro.
looking like Cyrex on a daily basis.
Right? Yeah. Like, won't you leave me alone? Why? Like, nah, I hang out with like Chappelle or maybe like Chris Rock or something. I'm sure Chris Rock smokes weed.
Oh,
You
for
know,
sure.
I'll hang out with one of them guys and just have a good old laugh and shit. That'd be fun. That'd be fun as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
You know?
You know, like one of my friends, I asked this the other day. He's like, "Oh, I'd pick Snoop Dogg in a heartbeat," and I'm like, "Dude, you do know that there is a video of this man smoking a 6 foot long, like 20-pound blunt and just
Hmm.
taking hits like it's nothing. You're telling me you're gonna smoke with this guy?" He's like, "Hell yeah, man! I'd get high as hell." I'm like, "You'd probably die."
Yeah, his tolerance is through the roof. Like that dude, his tolerance is like godlike. Like I'm good on that. I'm totally good on smoking with Snoop, but shit, even someone like Cat Williams maybe would smoke because I remember that whole skit he did about smoking regular weed and stuff. Like I don't know cryptochronic crime. Like I want regular weed, you know.
Yeah,
I'm like I don't try to kill me with this stuff.
right.
Martha Stewart, yeah, smoke weed and she be cutting. Like, don't worry, I have some cookies in the oven. Oh yes, 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 Martha.
Oh yeah, dude, I'd smoke with Martha Stewart. One, like
Right,
she makes good ass food, and two, it'd be a fun time.
right. Hell yeah.
Um,
She be cooking a whole meal for you. You be high as fuck. Like, this is delicious. I didn't know white people could cook so well. I'm joking. I'm joking. But
um, so like, all right, if you were stranded on an island, right, only allowed to bring 3 things with you to like
damn.
survive a year, what would those 3 things be?
Scarlett Johansson. Um, I'm joking. I'm joking. Hey, I
You're
need
not
somebody
wrong.
to talk
You're
to.
not
I
wrong.
mean, I don't know. Shit. Ooh, I would bring one of those. I don't know if that works with salt water. You know them straws that you can like drink out of the lake. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But I
yeah,
don't
the
think they
purified
work on.
straws.
But do they work on salt water though?
They might. I mean, if they can decontaminate the crap that's in a regular ass lake, I'm sure they could decontaminate salt water. Because like there's like bug shit and fish cum and all that other shit
Well,
in
let's say they
fucking lake
do. I'd
water.
bring one of those. Damn.
All right.
Damn. I would need some kind of. Damn, that's tough. So scratch because you said things. Charlotte. I was joking. Scarlett Johansson's not a thing. She's a person. I would bring one of them life straws. I would bring like a maybe like a US like a solar battery type charger
All right.
and maybe like my laptop. I mean, eventually I would get bored of the stuff on my laptop, but I would bring that stuff maybe, because I got like,
Yeah.
I don't know how many videos I have on there.
Yeah, you just got like a couple hundred videos that you watch
Oh
every day.
yeah. 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 I have like it's old, but like it works. Like, whenever like I totally legally download a video, I put it onto the laptop and watch it on my TV. So
Taco Tuesday said my phone, my house, everything in it, and a Taco Bell.
that worked. Damn, that was a better one than me. Shit.
I don't know if I'd bring Taco Bell, man, because like after day 3, I'd be fucking shit my pants everywhere I went. Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna be on an island. You might as well bring. I mean, you should at least have a couple Mexican pizzas before you got
Yeah,
to
I mean
start
you're
eating
right.
eating coconuts and fish and stuff like that.
All
I'll
right.
probably be dead in a week anyway.
Dude, same. Especially if it was one of those like tropical islands, I'd be fucked. I'd
Right?
be fried. Yeah.
Some
Uh,
crocodiles will come up on land. You're like, fuck.
all right. So, what quote or thing does somebody say that you think is just complete bullshit? Like you just see through it.
Wait, say that again?
So, like when somebody says something like, "Oh," like they say like a quote from somebody, or like they're spouting on like this thing's gonna change my life, like, and you call bullshit. Like, what would something like that be?
Damn, that's a hard one. I can't think of anything. Um, the only thing I can think of is like when people wait, what'd you say? Maybe a Chinese restaurant. That's funny. That shit needs to go. My thing. Okay, I got one perfect. So whenever people say things like "I'm a good person," or "I'm a good parent," like you don't have to tell people, like you don't have to tell people that you're good, whatever. It should be apparent in your person, if you know what I'm trying to say. So
Right.
the main fact that you got to tell people that you're smart or you're a good person or you're a good parent, to me always is like bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Whenever people do that, you know. So I
Right.
would say that whenever you got to profess that you are something, you know, it's like, okay, sure you are, buddy. You know,
Yeah.
immediate side eye.
I do that too. Cause like when someone's like, I'm the best at this, and this, it's kind of like, are you really though? Like, it's like for me, it's weird because like I'm in that position where like when people find out I rap or like I say that I rap, the first fucking thing is, oh, well, do it for me right now, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to, like that. So like you gotta be careful what you say. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
let's see. I'd feed my kids if I had any. I'm an empath. That's a good one.
Oh, the empath one is good. Yeah, that's a good one too. Usually people that say they're empath are like garbage people, you know?
Shady said black.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She said that before.
Oh no.
Can't stand that heifer.
All right. So here's a little bit of a deeper question. Like, so whenever you hit your deathbed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got all your family around you and all the people that care about you. Like, what's the one thing that when you pass away, you want everyone to remember you by?
I guess how how I treat people. I don't like, I treat people as if they how they treat me. I don't like to judge people on their outward appearance or like uh what language they speak. Treat people how they treat you. If they give you respect, give them respect. I mean, you don't even necessarily have to like each other, you know what I'm saying? But if that person respects you, you should respect them back. I'm that type of person. I try to be respectful as much as I
Right.
can, but that's what I want people to remember, like I'm always fair, try to call shit down the middle. And I don't know that I guess a cool dude, I guess, at the most, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stuff
Like
like that.
you were a genuine person. Like you cared.
Yeah, yeah. For
All
real.
right. What's a skill that you don't know now, but you would love to like learn and get really good at?
That I don't know now?
Yeah.
Hmm. Shit, I like funny enough, I don't know how to swim, so that'd be fun.
If it makes you feel any better, like I can technically swim, but I don't know how to do all that fancy shit.
Yeah. I
Uh,
cannot. I did that one time. It was like, I'm gonna teach you how to swim, and drop me off in the wrong part. I was like, went all the way down to the bottom. Like, this sucks. Like, yeah, I want to go home now. Time to go home.
they
You know.
dropped you in the deep end.
Yeah. Literally.
That reminds me of how my in foster care how they taught me how to ride a bike, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was this giant fucking hill in the backyard, and at the bottom of that hill, there's like this scrap pile, like jagged metal and all this shit. So they put me on this bike. They didn't tell me that it had no brakes or anything.
Mm.
And they're like, "All right, good luck." And then they shoved me down this hill. I'm trying to stop this fucking thing, and then they're like, "By the way, the bike's got no brakes. Learn how to steer." So I
Oh,
had to
that's
like,
fucked up.
yeah.
What the
Uh,
fuck?
I learned
They're
how to
like,
ride a
yeah,
bike that
don't
day.
die.
Yeah, don't die.
That's
Uh,
wild.
typical black person can't swim. Shake my head. I want to learn how
Yeah,
to roller skate.
I know how to roller skate. Funny enough,
I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you.
that's not too hard.
All right, so if you could rule the world for like a week, and during that week you can make like changes, like what things would you change?
Oh shit, man. First off, green energy. We're going completely green energy. Get rid of all these stupid ass nuclear weapons. What else? What else? What else? I'm making it where stupid people can't have kids. We got enough dumb motherfuckers having kids and doing stupid shit. You know? Oh, are you stupid? Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what? You a junkie? No kids for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's authoritarian. It is not a good thing, but I think stupid people shouldn't have kids. They just ruin the gene pool and they end up mistreating their children, and we don't need any more of that. What else? I'm sending Vidal to the moon. I'm joking. No, I'll make her my Secretary of State.
Hell yeah.
She just argue with everybody. I'm like, what's going on? I'm just arguing with this country. Cool. Anyways, don't blow them up. Anyway. You threw away all the nuclear weapons. Touche. But we still got other bombs. Don't blow them up. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, I would try to feed people, house people, things like that. Like, instead of like billionaires buying fucking Twitter for what, $44 million or whatever it was, maybe we could feed some people out there. You know what I'm saying? But I'd probably just end up ruling the world and it would just crash into the ground anyway. Or I would just be a piece of shit and just hoard all the wealth from everyone and just have a good old time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I think I would go with the former. But
all right, so like what, like if there was a time period, like you got a time machine, right, and you could go back to like any time period ever, and like experience it, look at it, and be a part of it, like what would it be?
That's a tough one. I don't know if I want to say.
Oh no. Are you about to pull a Dave Chappelle skit?
No, I mean, if I could, if I ain't gonna lie, if I could go back and bring anything with me, like guns, anything, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. And
just arm myself for like all the knowledge that we know now. Yeah, maybe I would go back to Africa and I would keep the Europeans from on this continent. I'd be like, the first one y'all step, you're getting shot. And they be like, well, I just blow, like, I wouldn't even shoot. I just blow up one of these ships. They're like, oh shit. And they were like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Yeah, get your fucking ass out of here. And then I would make Wakanda a real thing. I'm joking. That'd be fun.
Wakanda a real thing.
Yeah, boy, they come back to Africa. They don't know what the fuck is going on. Y'all got guns. Look what we got. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we got drones and shit. State your business. What the fuck is that? State your business or be shot. Like what? Oh shit. Oh man.
Blowing people's legs off and shit.
I'm telling you, bro. Before they even got, just send the drones offshore. Like, what y'all want? Don't come over here.
Right.
That'd be a comfortable time period to go to. I mean, if I came down with all his guns and lightning and fire, they'd be like, he's a god. I'm like, yes, I am. Now go build this building on concrete. What's concrete? Don't worry, I'm gonna show you. Just go over there and start doing stuff. I'm gonna make sure the Europeans don't come over here. At least for a couple of years.
I am the captain now.
Come to Africa, we already got electricity. I'm like, yeah, y'all don't know what this is. Look, ooh, a cell phone, ooh, like scare them away. God's living over there. They're all black.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
That reminds me of that fucking Dave Chappelle skit where they go back in time to the
time haters,
yeah, the time haters, dude. I
came back in time. Call you a cracker. No offense. That's what he said in the skit. But anyway.
Yep. No, dude, I love that fucking show. Oh my god.
Yeah. You
All
gotta
right.
watch Knee High Park. That's like his best skit.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
It's when
Uh,
basically Sesame Street, but
oh
like they
yeah,
teach all the
no.
kids all the adult themes. Just type Dave Chappelle Knee High Park, you'll find the videos.
Yo,
Funny.
all right. So here's a deep question for you, if you will. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
if you could choose true love or $1 billion, what would you take?
Oh, $1 billion, sir.
Yep.
The love will come afterwards. I love you. I know you love my money. I love it too.
Yeah. Before we get married, sign this piece of paper.
Oh,
What's
you
it say? No, don't worry about it.
what? No, I'll tell him straight up. Sign his prenup or get out. You know?
Right.
What you mean? You heard me. Sign the prenup or get out. This ain't your money. It's my money. Hell yeah.
$1 billion hairs. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So like when you were growing up, like as a kid, like who was your biggest role model? Like was there somebody in particular that like showed you who to be, how to be like as an adult? Like who was it?
I like my mom, dad, and grandfather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, my mom and dad, they taught me how, watch your back. You can't there just because people smile on your face don't make it mean you're your friends, you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, my grandfather, he was he had such a gentle nature. Like he had friends from like all colors and creeds and stuff. Some of the stuff I might have heard from my mom, he didn't parrot, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I get the whole you treat people that how they treat you type stuff,
Yeah.
and he's a good man. And so was my mom, dad. They taught me a lot of things. A lot of things that people learn late or don't learn at all. Like before I even went to school, I was taught like sex education. You know what I'm saying? I was
Right.
taught, I was taught some of our history, when it comes to slavery. Cause like when you're in school, like you get history, like you get like one chapter of that shit and maybe like 2 chapters of like civil rights, but you get all these chapters about Europe and early America. But like when it comes to, the stuff that was going on for, centuries to, to black folks in this country is like, it's just like very short, so my mom,
Right.
dad, they taught me a lot of that stuff, and my mom was pretty bitter about some of that stuff. But like I said, my dad, my grandfather, they weren't as much, and they didn't teach me like don't like this person because they're white, or don't date these people because they're different from you. Like long as they treat you right, take don't care about that. Then eventually, my mom, with age, she you know I hear my kid with the dog out there. Anyways, as long she one time, so because you don't ever want to disappoint your parent. And then one time in school there was this beautiful Caucasian, because she was gorgeous, and she liked me, but I was scared to talk to her because of my mom, and then
Right.
I told my mom about it, and she was like, don't worry about that, don't worry about what I said back then, that don't count. She was like, as long as that person treats you nice, don't care about what I was saying then, and so eventually everybody kind of came along, with age, you learn, what I'm saying? And so yeah, it's just my upbringing, my parents, grandparents, stuff. They was probably my biggest role models back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Um so like here's like this, I kind of wrote this question myself. If there was like a conversation that you could delete out of everyone's mind so that way you never have to hear this fucking conversation again, like what would it be?
Hmm. Um, Probably that stupid story I told about the, hot chick that wanted to pee on me.
Is that where the PPTV comes from, man?
Yeah, I probably would get rid of that. I think it's funny. It is funny. I'm not that broke up about it, but I probably wouldn't have told it. I at least would have made some money off of it first before I told it for free. Yeah, oh shit. Get out, Taco. Anyways, yeah, that.
Yeah, when I was writing this question, I was like, you know what? Like, my first instinct was like politics or like religion or something. But like, honestly, it would probably be, in my opinion, the "sexy for Christ" thing. If I could delete that from
Oh,
like
that's a good one
everybody's
too.
memory, like I'd snap that shit like Thanos, dude. I'd make it go bye bye. Cause
That's a good one too. That's definitely a good one.
oof,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I wish I'd never seen that too. That was pretty gross.
that ain't sexy for Christ. That's scarring for life.
Yeah, yep. Scarring for life for sure. Ugh. Seeing like, why is it gray? Ugh. You know why it's gray.
We know why it's gray. Um, so like if you could bring back like a fad or like a fashion trend from when you were a kid to like the modern day age, what would you bring?
I mean, some of the fads when I was growing up are coming back, like baggy pants and shirts again. Um, I'm gonna say like the high top fade. Wait, is that a thing? I don't know. I'm bald. I'm losing my hair anyway. But I remember how motherfuckers used to. I used to have like low top and shit, the fades and shit with the little like
Right.
designs on your hair and shit. That shit was dope. The part in your little in your low tops. Man, I bring that back. I'll be rocking that shit. You know.
Yeah.
Well, if
Oh,
I could grow the hair. Anyways.
all right. Well, that actually brings me to my next question, right? If you could be more handsome or have a full head of hair, which one would you pick? Because I didn't know you were bald. I'm gonna be
No, I'm
real.
not bald. My hairline sucks, though, so I cut my hair really short. Oh yeah. I think I'm not trying to be conceited when I say this, but I've never had a problem attracting women, so I think I'm attractive enough. I would just say full head of hair. I'm gonna be completely honest. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
stressed about it, but it's whatever, because ain't no women after me, ain't nobody trying to fuck you because your hairline sucks, but it helps at the same time, you know.
Right. Um. If like back whenever I was a kid, I think I'd bring back them silly band things, man. Because like one of my favorite memories was this is gonna sound fucked up, right? But one of my favorite memories was when I was in middle school, and I was walking to my next class, and someone just starts beating on this other guy's ass because he stole his whole bag of like silly bands, and the teacher legitimately didn't know what to fucking do. Like he's just standing there staring at this. He goes, "What's this over about?" And some kid goes, "Oh yeah, some rubber bands."
Oh my god. Some rubber, yeah, okay. Fucking rubber band.
Yeah, no, the teacher didn't believe him, but it was over a bag of fucking silly bands.
Jesus,
Oh man.
that's funny.
Um. All right. So, would you rather live on a tropical island or like an Arctic island, like an Arctic wasteland or whatever?
No, tropical for sure. I mean, I know, living in tropical, subtropical areas is hot as shit, but yeah, no, I'm not living in a place where I gotta the snow is up to the top of the door and because that's how it was in New York when some of those really like, you know, snowy those bad blizzards, man. That shit was rough. No, I'd rather live somewhere where it's hot versus cold.
Right. I'm the opposite, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, the snow would suck, but like I'd definitely pick the Arctic because like when it's like there's a lot of
That's
less
the
like
Arctic. That's extreme cold, man.
well yeah,
Like,
but like
so it's like you're saying what you should say is the Arctic or the desert, because those are the two
yeah, you're
extremes.
right. Which one would you rather live in, the desert or the Arctic?
See, then that right there is when I would pick the Arctic because at least I could even if I ran out of water, I could just melt snow or something to drink, and then you just have to bundle up real good and learn how to like make a fire or keep the house warm. Then I would pick Arctic, but yeah, desert. No, I don't want to. I don't want to live in a desert. That
Yeah, because you
sounds
ain't gotta worry about drinking your own pee and shit, like just to
yeah,
survive.
yeah. I'm not doing it. I just got to get me a hand full of snow and go. Like, I'm gonna drink this snow. That's probably
Hell
not
yeah.
good either, but it's probably as good as it is drinking your own piss.
I'm the only reason why I'd pick the Arctic is because like I'd go hunting, like to survive. I'd go hunting for my food. I'd eat snow, shit like that. Because I'm not built for the desert, man. I lived in the desert for like a year, and or actually no, I lived in Vegas for like 3 years, dude, and that shit sucked. I did not enjoy that whatsoever.
I bet, man. I've never, I've lived in like north and then just subtropical area. I mean, I've visited the desert areas and stuff, but I never like lived there, so I wouldn't know how it is at the end of the day.
Spooky said Q is a ginger. He don't tan. He thinks he's
You go out and you'd be like a vampire. So you go out in the sky.
Oh no, dude! I won't even lie. Like the first year of my life living in fucking Vegas, I could not go outside. Like it was so bad. If I was outside for more than like 5 minutes, I'd come back looking like a Red Lobster's logo.
Oh
Like it was
shit!
so bad. But
I
like
bet.
year 2, I'd go out. I'd hate the fucking heat, but I wouldn't get sunburnt. And people are like, "Are you wearing sunblock or something?" Like, no, I guess I acclimated to it or something.
Mm-hmm.
But like the weirder thing about Vegas though is, like, don't get me wrong, it gets cold, right? But it
Mm-hmm.
never drops below like 40 degrees. And for me, living in the Midwest, like 40 degrees ain't shit. I'll walk out in shorts and a tank top in that kind of weather, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I can live in the cold. It's just like when it's like too much snow or too much wind, it like fucks everything up for me. You know?
yeah, no, like I agree. Like snow does, like I won't lie and say snow doesn't suck because, like, especially shoveling that shit,
It's
not
pretty when
fun.
it first drops, but after that, it's like,
Yeah, no, I told like every year, like I hear somebody like, "Oh, I want it to snow." I'm like, I don't. I'm okay
yeah,
without it snowing. Like,
fuck that shit.
what about on Christmas? I'm like, cool. It can snow on Christmas Day, and then by the December 26th, it needs to leave. I'm okay
Snow
with
on
that.
Christmas Day, and then you like, all right, now go away, all of it. Get rid of it.
All
Fuck that shit.
right. So if you could see into the future, would you do it?
No,
No.
no. I like knowing. I like because what if you see your death, but like you can't avert it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't
I
want
feel
that.
that.
I'm fine with I'm fine with not knowing when I'm gonna die and other people that I love are gonna die. You know.
Right. All right. I got one last question for you, and we'll wrap this up.
All
Uh,
right.
if you could be immortal, would you?
That's a rough one, man. That is a rough one. You know what? I'm gonna say yes. And here's why. Because granted, I'm an atheist. I don't know what's gonna happen after I die, and I'm not scared of it. But if I could, I mean, wait. What kind of immortality are you talking about? Is like I stop aging at 25, 30, or do I continue to age, but I'm still aware of it?
No,
Like
like you don't
I mean,
age.
I
You stay
continue
the
to age,
same.
but I don't die.
Yeah, like you're still the same age for the rest of your life, like for the rest of existence.
Like a
You don't
vampire,
age.
technically, without
Yeah.
all the vampire weaknesses. Oh yeah, fuck that. I mean, hell yeah, no, nah, fuck that. I mean, eventually I'll probably get bored and shit, but it probably. I mean, maybe it wouldn't. Who knows? But no, I would go for that. Fuck it, why not? I mean, I get to experience whole lot of life doing that, you know. And then maybe I just like you said, maybe it's like immortal. I just don't age, and then like if I got tired, I could just jump off a bridge or something. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, I appreciate your time coming on here, man. It was a fun interview, just like last time.
no
Uh,
problem.
is there anything you'd like to plug, shout out? Anything coming up for you?
Um, no, not at the moment. I mean, I did a live today. I do like once a week, you know, because I got other things going on. I know me and Nova are probably going to be trying to do something more on the reality TV show, but we haven't figured out like, oh shit, I keep fucking up my monitor. Let me leave that alone. Anyways, we haven't figured that out yet. So I would just say just check out the main channel. You know, I keep people posted on what we're doing on other stuff. things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Rock on, man.
I'm probably gonna cover. So apparently Cyrax was on the Local podcast, so probably gonna have to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to cover some of that because that looks pretty good. It's like 1:20, but I might watch it beforehand, see if it's any good. Because Cyrex was mad at Tommy C, so I guess Tommy C was up in his ass. We're gonna have to watch that. So stay tuned for that, folks.
Well, if you guys haven't or are not subscribed to Bgtv, his link is in the description below. Go check that out. Again, man, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And hopefully we'll see you again another time. And until next time, everybody, you guys have a good one. Stay out there, stay positive, stay weird.
And wash your ass.
And wash your ass.
There you go.
All right. Later, everybody.
Later.